broadcast a little bit. I said I was going to start trying to do it more often, and this is the first time I've had a chance to. I was forced to start a new character. I got hit by a bunch of corrupted data and stuff. So I reverted to a previous save, and I couldn't find the file we were playing on. So I started a new one. And right there, the game loaded me up further back than I was. So, I'm not 100% sure why they did that, but the correct save was still there. Oh. Or not. It was just trolling me, alright. That's fine, that's fine. Just fine, just fine. This is my little production facility. I don't need this one. This is pretty much how I get ammo and stuff I need early game. I find a base, and I make the first base I decide to take into a production facility. Excuse me. And I have a mod excuse me. I have a I have a mod that expands on this. And this is the mill I want two of. But yeah. So. Okay, so yeah, this is just a basic factory. This is just like a storage room, and then I was like, hey, I could add an office space up here. And as you guys know, or may not know, I like creating like a little backstory for my character to have a reason why they might be doing what they're doing and all that. And this character's backstory is she was part of a group that worked for the CIT or whatever this game calls it. I'm pretty sure it's the CIT still. And so she wasn't supposed to go in the vault. She was supposed to meet up with her team and go to the Slocum Joes in Concord. Oh yeah. And go to there and base up for what the start was, because she was part of an intelligence gathering team. Or that's the story I came up with in my head. And this was the rendezvous point. And she doesn't necessarily... She wants to find her son. Of course she does. But right now she's trying to meet up with her team like she was supposed to. She doesn't necessarily understand what's going on. I mean, of course, she can tell the world's in a ruin state, but they knew it was coming, and they were supposed to, like I said, rendezvous here. I can't remove those, so we're going up a widow. And so she is building up the Red Rocket because that was the original rendezvous point. So, yeah, in her mind, it's a good idea to try to still meet up with her team, because as far as she knows, she's only been in the vault for a couple of months. Maybe. And right here, what I am building is an operations post. And she's had a few clues that it's been longer than she was expecting. But she's still holding out hope that her team is coming. That Oop. Let's see how bad that clips. From the inside. Ooh. But we have a fix. We have a fix. Alright, alright, alright. I think I need to remove these two. And now I should be able to pick up this whole structure. Nope. Alright, let's remove this one then too. Now I can remove this whole structure? Yes. But I need to grab it from the base. Okay. So what this is probably going to turn out to be is I can kind of finish it off now, but these are going to be pure decoration. Do they spin 360 degrees? They do, so maybe so many's not needed. We'll get rid of this one. So yeah, and then what I'll do down here is set up a computer terminal. I'll see if I can set power into, because these are supposed to be recruitment beacons, just a different textured version of it. If I had UAC, or not UAC, Unlock Settlement Objects mod, I would have a lot more assets to build with, and I would be able to make it look a bit better. But my problem with it, which has been my problem with it for a long time, is he, without giving us the option to download a file without it, he changed every item in the game to be in his own area. And with how used to the old settlement system I am, it got really hard to use. And I have one mod installed that could be considered, and probably is, a cheat mod. It gives me a bunch of way too many crafting materials, but there was so many times that I really wanted to build something, but I was limited by it. So when I first got mods, I downloaded this, and it's just so nice to have what I want so I can build what I want. When and where I want, so it just hasn't been uninstalled. That was weird. One thing I wish Bethesda would install into this game is a simple system where I'm grabbing items, right? I can just hit like triangle right now and put in a number and it'll give me that exact number. And then they updated this part of... Oh, I forget what mod it is, but now, like, at level 1, I can't just be like, alright, I'm gonna use a frickin' a freaking 22 Gauss rifle. Now it has a requirement for me to be able to make that. So this mod has gotten a little better in my opinion. I have 4 or 5 and most of this storage up here, all these ammo boxes, they're just for decoration. just to be... This is a useful factory. And once... If I get into an actual settlement system and stuff, I will probably end up, what I'm doing right now. But once I get a settlement, what I'll probably end up doing is using this to arm my settlers. Right now I'm just using it as more or less part of this character's backstory. Well, not backstory, but story on how what she's doing in the world. And part of my story and idea for this character is she's going to become a merchant of death, basically, arms dealer. The dog house, I think, is in here. It's in decoration. No, not floor. Miscellaneous, I think. Doggy house. So right now, this is her factory slash sales floor. Or did it run out of something? Ah, it's a low on the screws. I wonder what happens if I do this. Switch dates. Turn all off. Am I producing water? Yes, we are. And just so you guys know, a great way in this game to make money is when you get to a settlement, build a lot of water. Because purified water is basically free money. I accidentally put on the circle. In color options, I'm forced to go standard. I just got a lag spike, frame rate drop, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that was kind of bad. We have no ammo for this guy because I forgot I have a mod installed that changes up how guns work. And basically the designer of the mod thought it made more sense, which from a realistic standard I guess it does make a little more sense for a gun based off the AK-47 to use the same ammo type the AK-47 does, stock, and I'm pretty sure that's 5.56 ammo. I'm okay with it. I just forgot about it. So we're gonna have to hope the diner up here, Trudy, has some 5.56 ammo, and she doesn't want an arm and a leg for it. Hi, cow. Oh.
Hi.
Trash can, Carla.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just... Let's see what you got. I have a little bit of everything.
I'm gonna pick up this backpack. No. Do I want to pick up too expensive? I am scrimping and saving. The character doesn't know this, but I'm scrimping and saving because I want to. But alright, what I want to probably have this character live in Diamond City. Because my whole thought behind it, at least until the vault comes up, but my whole thought behind it is she's ex-government. She realizes the government's gone. I mean, she's slowly kind of realizing it. But by the time she gets to Diamond City, she's going to be like, well, what I know is done for. I might as well change and adapt and use some of the skills I have to live. And that's where basically becoming a warlord is going to come into play. She's just gonna be stockpiling weapons and ammo.
No, we need to find what it relayed back to its masters. Don't come any closer, friend. This doesn't concern you.
Please, help! They're going to kill me!
Shut up!
Look, I'm sure we can work this out. No one has to die.
Fat chance. This synth has been watching us for weeks, knows everything about us. We let this thing go. How long before it comes back? Why the hell would we risk that?
You need to let him go. Think about it. If he meant to hurt you, wouldn't he have done it already?
I would never do that. You're my friends.
They got a point, Fred. He's had all the chances in the world to harm us. Maybe we should just let him go.
All right. But if I ever see you again, I'm putting one right between your eyes.
Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Just get the hell out of here.
Thanks again. Here, I want you to have this.
Hey.
You saved my life.
Hey.
I was gonna do it.
Excuse me.
How about you move along?
But I haven't quite decided what factions she's going to join up with. I don't think she's going to join up with the Railroad, though. She's kind of already part of the Brotherhood of Steel. And my whole thing was... from what this character knows of the pre-war government, which is pretty much everything, and so she kind of knew about the project because she was an intelligence gatherer. Nate and her son were cover.
Thank you so much.
Up there is another suit of power armor. Probably because of the level I was when I came over here. Either T45 or T50. We could go up there and check it out. Almost a full set of T-45 with a fusion core. We're gonna take it. Well, I don't take fall damage, but we're kind of headed to Diamond City. I already looted this area, but sometimes junk and things spawn in the ground, and the second time or third time you look at it, you'll run into the stuff. That's a glitch from the mod I have that kind of allows me to, well, it allows me to craft legendary effects and put them on things. It's a little bit cheaty, yes, but if you guys really want to watch me do the boring grind for legendary effects, I can. And if you guys want to see how to grind for legendary effects, I'm more than happy to show you. Smiling Larry.
You looking to trade?
He's a trader that you can...
You probably don't need it.
Oh my goodness. That you can recruit to your settlements if you have... Oh goodness. If you have a total of 20 settlers throughout all your settlements. You can recruit him to one of your settlements and he'll become, I believe it's a stage 4 junk monger. But he'll sell a legendary Ripper. Shoot. Or is he a weapons monger? He might be a weapons monger. That's part of a really fun mod. It's the Metro system. I don't remember the exact name of the mod, but what it does, and it's really fun. Those are awfully big, what look like bullet holes. But what it does is it adds... you can start out in Concord and get all the way to the CIT ruins, I believe. Maybe a little further, but the way he has it designed, it's pretty elegant, and you can basically jump from one metro... You might be able to go all the way to Diamond City from the metro system. Hi. Who's watching? I'm kind of just rambling and talking. If you want to pitch something to talk about or something you want me to go find, please do so. If you say hi, I'll talk to you more direct, but I'll just keep kind of talking about what I was talking about. That's some of the reasons I don't really like power armor in this game. Is you are about double the size than you normally are. You're about a foot taller. I could have sworn the steamer trunk was back here. Maybe I was wrong.
Damn. Not afraid of mutants, huh? You're our kind of gal.
Okay.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. Just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDuff saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. Open this gate right now! You want into Diamond City, right?
Just traveling through.
What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on with the bluff.
You first.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer
Ooh, that a
scrapped for
statement,
parts.
Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, miss. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money. Settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
This hasn't been the friendliest welcome.
She's got you there, McDonough. Guess not everyone gets won over by that shark smile of yours.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
Just looking for something.
Oh, what is it you're looking for?
My baby boy, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Wait, your son's missing? You hear that, McDonough? Is Diamond City Security just gonna stand by while a mother searches for her infant son all on her own?
No, don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
A mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Well, there's one private citizen.
But
Nick
yeah,
Valentine, a detective.
I have played through this game so many
specializes in
times.
tracking people down, usually for debts or whatnot. Now I have to get going. I'm sorry, Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but I'm sure Mr. Valentine charges a reasonable fee.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates any kidnappings?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that
Excuse
little
me.
sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. I'm impressed. Not everyone can claw information out of McDonough's tight-fisted hands. Why don't you stop by my office after you see Valentine? I think I just found my next story.
You're Sullivan, right?
So, you're that trader Piper was talking about. Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
I wasn't lying. I got a whole supply train coming in tomorrow.
Is that right? No bull? Well, if that's the case, let me put a down payment on some parts for the gate. Here you go. Anyway, welcome to Diamond City and all that. I gotta get back to work.
I mean, it looks like right now I barely fit through this. And I believe the exit sign actually bumped me out of the way. So, I don't necessarily like power armor. I mean, there are situations where it's useful. Like in the it's probably some of the best rad protection you're gonna find. I am so sorry.
Piper, you're back.
Anyone is one of those things. It's that secretary.
I'm just gonna park this here. Take that out. Activate it to turn it around.
Hey, you're the new girl, right?
Yeah, I'm the new girl.
Well, it's good to have
Sure. Let's take a look.
self-defense at its best.
So I think I'm up to 4 now. Dang. That's okay though.
You? I don't know you. Just keep your distance. One statue of Diana impression coming up. Good. Good. Now just answer me one simple question. Are you human? Because I will not. Human as the day. Well, all right. Let's see what you got. Just don't call it junk.
She can sell rare chems like Daddy-O. I think it's called Daddy-O. But yeah. She isn't selling anything good right now.
Got everything you could need. Med-X?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Every chem for it. A new file to open.
Actually, I need some supplies.
All right.
A real Vault suit?
Fresh meat. I ain't selling nothing else, so decide what you're getting.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Just pulled this.
Sure.
What's with you vault dwellers in those jumpsuits, huh?
Do yourself a favor and just say yes. It's all he
Tell me a
understands.
joke. What are you saying? Yes?
Got some great stuff, if you're interested.
Let's see what you got.
Self-defense at its best.
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that's Paredes own.
Mayor's in no mood to talk about any of this synth nonsense. Unless you're looking for a housing permit, I can't help you.
Let's hear about the permit.
We have one home available. It's in the center of town, right near the market. You can do whatever you like with the interior, and all the tools you need to make your own furnishings are provided at no extra charge.
I'll take it.
Here's the key.
This house is a player home, super tiny. Alright, I'm gonna start scrapping. And this is another problem I have with dog meat. He always walks around. And when you're trying to build, it gets super annoying.
Hey. How you doing, buddy? Why don't you wait at home, boy?
Oh. This is part of OC Decorator. And these items that are getting placed, you can't knock them over. Which is part of the reason I like them.
You're trash.
Shut up, Ghost. Go to sleep, Ghost.
Lol.
How did you even find my YouTube channel?
No.
Yes, go to sleep. Why in the world would I want to put this in here? Any of these. That's just weird. Game, you're weird.
Your profile shows where you're streaming.
Well, that's weird. John, you're weird.
True.
So what are you up to? Why aren't you playing your own game or having fun?
No one is online.
Yeah, that's true. That's kind of why I'm playing this. And because I really like this game, but that's another story. This is probably pretty boring. Christmas tree. Why would I want to put a doghouse inside?
I'm just eating a sub.
Ah. Who'd you steal that from?
Walmart.
You stole the sub from Walmart? Nice.
Lol.
Mello was on earlier. I know she's been wanting to do trials with you forever.
She still is.
You could message her and see if she wants to do trials with you. I think I just got an invitation to a party. But I'm streaming. No, headset, you can't die now. Alright, alright, alright. I will be right back, guys. Alright, I'm gonna check what that message was, and it was an invite from Ghost to a party.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Christmas tree.
I'm still streaming, yes, why?
I thought that was pretty funny. You were like, Christmas tree. Stuff is good.
Was it a Walmart sub or was it a...
It was a Walmart sub.
Ah, those subs are usually pretty good.
So you just get somebody in your house or what?
Pretty much, yeah, why?
Oh, it's just like this at your actual world or what?
It's... I just accidentally deleted like all my files, so I'm just starting anew, playing a little bit, screwing around. And believe it or not, there are people that watch me do this kind of stuff.
I invited Mel, but she's not doing anything.
She might be like not there, not actually there.
The whole time I was watching while eating my sub, I accidentally put a hole in the side of one of the water bottles. So I was drinking it from the side.
Sure, accidentally.
I did too. I was trying to cut open the 35 pack, or the 35 bottle volume pack. And I cut it, I stabbed a hole right in the side and started leaking water. I'm like, no!
Not again.
Sorry, drink it from the side.
Well, at least you're resourceful.
Yeah. I would have gone to the movie, but they weren't showing it anymore.
What?
I would have gone to a movie. That's what I plan on doing tonight with my buddy, but they weren't showing it anymore.
What movie?
Kingsman.
Your theaters are already not showing Kingsman?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Not sure.
It's not. It hasn't been out that long.
Yeah, I know.
I think you're fucking,
We have really shitty theater, so it doesn't really matter. It's an auto rifle.
You're an auto rifle.
Thank you. I would live stream, but actually, let me try it.
I rarely do it, so I just randomly was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I know there are people who enjoy it. My brother likes watching. I've had Happy watch before and he enjoyed it.
Hopefully this works. We'll pull it up on my phone just to see how bad the quality is. And so I can have one less one person watching, so I don't feel bad.
But I would feel worse being the only person watching my own stream.
Yeah. But I'm only doing it to make sure that it's not crappy.
I got you. I always just sit here talking, and then when somebody joins, I'm like, hey, how are you? Who are you? And then they leave right away.
Every time like I stream like something good that's going for me, like one of my streams was what's it called? Where I made to 124 rounds in BO3 Zombies.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody's watching, I'm like, hey, how's it going? Glad you can watch my stream. Constantly, I'm like, okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Let me try this again.
I think people get scared when you acknowledge them directly.
Yeah. Like, who the fuck are you? So I have to play it on standard, I suppose? Glory is yours.
Yeah, it kind of scared me when you typed in chat, because I have it up on my phone so I can see what people type, and on my thing I have I have it tell me what you're saying, and it did it on both, and I was just like, what?
I love that drink so much. Yeah. Why does it say that? What? I don't understand.